Okay, I'm coming to you this morning from my marsh shack, and I am hecka fired up. As many of you know, I have complained forever about the cost of vacuum sealer bags that I refer to as sucky bags, okay? Because the importance of a good quality sucky bag is when I put my picked cooked crab meat in it, my redfish, chicken, meats we get on sale, I need that vacuum sealer bag, hereby referred to hereafter as a sucky bag. It's the best I can do. There's too many words. I'm old. Okay, so anyway, the sucky bags. Costs are spiraling out of control for us. We are 67 years old, okay? So we live on a fixed income and do not want to be pulling out of our portfolio to try and buy food and products. So I have found the grooviest thing ever at last. Okay, so I'm a little excited, so you have to deal with me. Most of you know me, I'm weird, I ain't gonna change. They are out of air. This is what they're called, out of air. Don't it make sense? It's a sucky bag, pulls out all the air, so it's out of air. Cleverness, okay? So anywho, these are epic. And I actually made notes. Y'all know I don't make notes, okay? I just say things. But we're making notes because this is how good this is. And when I tell you they're half the price of the other sucky bags, I am not lying to you. And I want to give you an example of what has happened over the last 2 years to me. Is when you find a seller on the big online store that's really worldwide, and they always send you quality stuff, authentic stuff for your food saver, and their reviews are incredible. So you repurchase from them, and they've still got, hundreds of thousands of good reviews, but what they mail to you is this. This ain't authentic. Welcome to the fake sucky bag. If you don't think I didn't get the glow butt, because when I was sucking up some redfish and some ground beef in this, it would not even seal. Now, thankfully, to that big online store, I was able to get a refund. But my issue was I only had this much sucky bag left. So I went through, it's your time. Your time is money. Right now, I've got 2 crab pots out in my creek. I've got a line off my dock with a mullet stake on the end of it. I am not sitting around people crocheting. And I love a good crochet, cross stitch, all that. But I ain't doing that, okay? So I need something I can count on. So when I got these fakes, I was absolutely furious. You could tell immediately. And this is what it was mailed in. This plastic suffocate yourself, okay? So ever since then, after that, I had to go to a regular local box store, okay, good store, and actually buy the authentic thing in the authentic box. But I was paying much more than I was paying for the authentic stuff on that worldwide online store. So I have tried many Black & Decker, other things, until out of air. These are my kind of people, out of air. Because it's a sucky bag. You're sucking out the air. Okay, I'm feeling it. So let's suck some sucky things up in it. And you can be as excited as I am. Not only save $1, but get a better quality product than what we had here. Because these are thicker. I'm digging it. Let's go. So I've got my notes, all right? This is the size I use most of the time, 8-inch. And you can feel the difference holding the former sucky bag I used to try and buy to get authentic, and this one. So let's compare it from my notes, shall we? So out of air, the smooth side is 4 mil. The food saver, the smooth side, is 3 mil. The embossed side, I didn't know that was called embossed. I called it the raised side. All right, that is 10 mil. And the Food Saver is 9 mil. And if you think that does not make a difference in keeping what you have in your chest freezer or your freezer, it does make a difference, because stuff gets banged around in my chest freezer. It's just a fact. And so I could not be happier with this. These are 7-layer. OutofAir is 7-layer thick. Food Savers are 5. But here's one of the grooviest things. Dun 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 dun. Get out of town. You see that? How perfect is it to have? Here's the open end, and I also like you get a bigger area to write in. Okay, I'm old and I like big letters. Yes, I do, because I can see them. Then you seal it, and you can open it with the zipper part, because we grow and freeze our own bell peppers, red peppers, and I've been going through heck. I wrap them in wax paper, and then I stuff them in a sucky bag, and I'll have like 5 packs or 6 packs. With this, I don't have to do that. I can chop them, put them in here, suck it up in my sucky machine, okay? And then when I need some, open the Ziploc and pull some out. Hello. Yes. Okay. So, people who preserve and do food storage like me, y'all cannot tell me this is not exciting. Okay? It takes a lot to thrill me, but wait, there's more. When I was in college, I was all excited when they came out with the boil-in bag, where you could then take your popcorn popper, which was the only thing in your coffee pot that you were allowed to have in your room so you didn't burn down the whole dormitory. You can boil in these. Get out of town. You can put them in your refrigerator. You can freeze in them. Get out of town. So my mom would make me meals, put them in here, and then I could boil them in my popcorn popper, which took forever to get hot. But you know, girl gotta do what a girl gotta do to eat. Okay, and y'all know, I'm hungry now. I was hungry then. I love to eat. I have an inner fat girl who I've not set free, and I hope not to, because my knees already hurt. Those knees don't need to carry more weight, okay? And I can only get so wide and fit in my Jackson kayak. So I have my priorities right. This is the cat's pajamas right here. So let's suck some stuff up and see how it does. I've already done a bunch, but you need to see it. All right, we are gonna suck up in our sucky thing, chicken breast. Vern and I don't need 4 large chicken breasts, so I break them into packages of 2. And the only reason I wrap them in wax paper is, number 1, I can still afford wax paper. And number 2, I'm protecting my machine from any juice of the chicken trying to get in my sucky machine, okay? So we've got our large roll in here, and first we gotta seal it. I hope it don't make a racket. So that was racket free. And then to determine the size of my bag, I lay it over, and then I use my slasher, my knife. And you want about 2 to 3 inches between your food and the sucky part. So I'm gonna slide it up in here. First, I'm gonna write what it is. So I got 2 no bone breasts written on there. We gonna slide her in. Got more than 2 to 3 inches. I don't care, because I am so excited I can afford these. OutofAir. Let's do the sucky thing. Operation. Now this is moist, so I'm clicking moist, and now we're gonna vacuum seal. It might be loud. You'll be fine, okay? Life has noise. Out of air, suck out of air. Oh yeah. And I just swallowed my own saliva wrong and almost choked to death. What the heckle? It's gotta do its thing, then it'll pop open. Excuse my sneeze. Now I have thicker, more affordable bags I can put in my chest freezer. Set it free. Whoop, there it is. This ain't rocket science, but this lets you protect your food from freezer burn. And I could not be happier to have found OutofAir. Oh yeah, save $1, preserve some food. Okay, now let's use the little one with the zipper on it, the Ziploc, okay? Ha ha, I'm gonna do that. I got some sun-dried tomatoes, which of course aren't gonna stay fresh in this pack, so we're gonna suck those up. OutofAir. Let's get them in here. And this, of course, has a zipper on it, but it's full of air, and it's air that spoils your food. So let's write on it, 9 of 2024 sun-dried tomatoes. They're julienne size. We'll make them Toms. Let's suck them up. Give a little downy down. This is not moist. Let's vacuum and seal. Sucky, sucky. Gurgle, gurgle. Oh yeah, I can dig it. Beautiful thing. And you can feel the difference in the quality of these bags. I am chuffed about this. This is something I can zip open, just grab what I need, reseal this bag, and get to getting. Oh yeah. So we've got our chicken sucky bagged and our sun-dried tomatoes. That's a pretty good day so far. An example of things that I do put in a sucky bag. How about when a friend from Mexico makes you tamales? Now, this is the greatest thing ever right here. But what I would do now is put them in that bag I did with the zipper, because guess what? I can boil in this. I cannot boil in this one, but I can in this. Oh yeah. Other things, this is what it'll look like. This is some tenderloin from October of 2023. It's 1 pound of beef tenderloin, so that when I make my beef stroganoff, I use it with this. And this has stayed sealed and protected. And another thing is, these are half-pound shrimp with shells on them for skewers. And this is from 2019. So there are things I leave in there as a test. As long as I don't pierce this bag in there with something in my chest freezer, this is protected. But I will feel much better using this OutofAir product. So I'm extremely excited about this. So I could not be happier to have found OutofAir sucky bags, or vacuum sealer bags as they're properly called. All right, and I can save some money and still have safe food preservation in my freezer, which is what it's all about, is getting food on sale, preserving it or freezing it. When I pull it out, I know I got it at the cheapest price there was. So you cannot beat that with a stick. So, adios. Being replaced with this. And hopefully maybe they can give us a discount. My video is weird. I'm weird. They may not know that. We'll see if we can get a discount code. All I can say is no. I've been told no before. I don't like it. Okay, but if not, I'm still gonna continue to purchase these. I am down for the better quality. And I have to read you this, just on how a company who provides a quality product, okay, can communicate with you after I place my order. And I have bad days. I was having a cranky day. I was probably hot because it's been like 94, 88% humidity. Today is a cool 92 with 66% humidity. And I was hot, I was tired, and of course I was old. And I get an email that says, all was quiet in the warehouse until the intercom crackled to life. Listen up, people, we've got a new order from Mouse Toes. But no one could hear the rest of the announcement over the cheers. And they heard I Got a Feeling by Black Eyed Peas blasted from the loudspeakers. If I could tell you how hard I laughed at this email, just letting me know they got my order, made my whole day. So they said, quite simply, we're thrilled you're a new customer. And once we clean up the celebration mess, we'll be working to get your order out to you as soon as possible. Made my whole freaking day, okay? Not only do you sell a quality product, but you communicate in a fun way. And then I got the link of it's shipped and that you can click here to track it. And I didn't have to click it and then go log into USPS or UPS or FedEx. It just came by postal service and it came fast. And it showed me exactly where it was in transit. So I very much appreciated that because, like I said, when I got those fakes, I only had this much Food Saver bag left. And what happened with this on the fakes was when I went back, they get tens of thousands a week orders. Then myself with feedback and others were showing how bad the product was, but they had sold over 100,000 orders. So they still made their money stealing from you. No more stealing from me. No more guesswork because OutofAir is quality product. And so I wanted to share it with you because if you're like me and you're into sucky bags and your Food Saver system and trying to get the best quality at the best price, this one's it. So I could not be happier. So I am one happy Mouse Toes, and I got a fish on my line. I reeled him in, and he was too big. So it's 15 to 21 inches in my air, so I had to let him go. I hate that. But you know, you don't want to overfish your fishery. So now I'm gonna go put on my pig clothes, get back out in my kayak and go see if I got any crabs. Because when I cook them and pick them, I can put them in my new OutofAir bags. So I like to bring you something groovy when I find it. And Lord knows I have tried 5 other bags and wasted my money. But you don't know till you try to suck it up in your sucky bag system. So OutofAir, get you some if you want to save money and have a thicker, better product in your freezer, safeguarding your food. Hope you have a great one and stay safe and find any way that you can to save money because costs are crazy and I'm over it. But OutofAir to the rescue. Thank you.